Hi, how are you? I'm just doing a bit of gardening. A lovely spring day, and we're just attempting a bit of a trial here with a new sort of system. Sounds like this year we might be having a bit of a drought, so I'm always interested in trialing new things. Now here we've got a terracotta pot which hopefully hasn't been sealed so that the water can drain out, and we are, oh look at that, an old key. We are attempting to water these via the pots. So as you can see, we've got our tomatoes and a couple of cucumbers here, and putting the clay pot in the middle, so the Olla. We hoping that the roots will go down, find the water they need, and hopefully grow prolifically. So I guess we're in New Zealand, a part of the world which we can get extreme climates, so here it's quite nice and sheltered, and we are hoping that facing north, because we're on the southern hemisphere, they'll get lots of sun, not too much wind. But as I said, being in a climate where there's extreme weather, we sort of want to take these steps to make sure they've got a constant water supply, because come middle of summer there is a possibility that we do have restrictions on watering, and being in an urban area, it is somewhere you've got to think about water conservation. So we also grow organically, so we try not to, well, we don't use pesticides or any synthetic fertilizers. As you can see, breaking a bit of pony poo. We sort of source everything locally. Yeah, so as you can see back this way, we've started again with some more tomatoes, got some beans, and further down we've got some cabbages. Now we didn't have the pots when we did the cabbages, so unfortunately we'll have to water them by hand. But now that I'm done here, I'm going to go over and put a couple more, show you how I put the Ollas in, the clay pots in, and set them up ready for some more cucumbers. So now you've got to make sure you plan where you're going to put them, because obviously if you put them in the corner, a lot of the moisture is going to go out to the side. So you want to sort of position your Ollas around the plants that you're going to be planting, and make sure that the roots are going to be able to access them. Now I guess this option is great because we aren't able to access the traditional Ollas, and they are quite pricey, so we are sampling this, and hopefully we get some great success. Now, so basically all you got to do, position them where you want them, as I said before, so you're not going to be losing water. You dig. I've added a lot of compost in that to this bed, and you want to dig them down nice and deep so that the majority of the Ollas in the hole, actually most of it, allow for any settling of the soil around it, and put it in nice and firmly so you're not going to lose anything.
But Mama,
just like that. Now don't worry about a bit of soil getting in the bottom.
what's wrong?
And now,
What's wrong?
I'm just going to put one in. I'm going to start planting. So now I have, I've inserted another one into the soil, dug it, all that, kept it nice and flat with the soil. Planted I've got a rogue tomato there and my cucumbers. What I may do, and once they start growing, I'll form a teepee so they can possibly grow up, possibly leaving an opening to one side so I can still fill up the Olla. Now these are just typical pots, so they typically have a hole at the bottom. So as you can see, to plug the hole, I've just grabbed a common cork from a wine bottle, cut it into pieces and stuck it in the hole. Now the cork, when it gets water in it, it'll swell up, so it'll seal the hole nicely so that the water can just naturally and gradually soak out through the pot. So once you're at this point, you're ready to fill your Ollas up, and voila, everything will grow. And it would be a good idea to just add a liquid fertilizer to the plants on a regular basis, like a comfrey or seaweed fertilizer. As you can see, I'm just filling them up to the top, and if we do get some hot days, within 2 or 3 days that'll be right down, so I'll have to refill it. And it's as easy as that. Thank you.